Coming up on Mobile Learning in the Classroom, virtual reality in the classroom. Hi, my name is Trainin and this is Mobile Learning in the Classroom from TechEdge, and today I want to talk a little bit about virtual reality in the classroom. In the past we talked about Google Expeditions, which is a way to start with VR in the classroom. I'm using my iPad today. I would use my phone as well because the mobile device is really the best way to get a sense of virtual reality, especially if you use one of the cardboard. So Google Cardboard is a great example of these, but there are lots of other things where you put the phone inside the viewer that helps split the vision and helps you see in 3D. The other ability, of course, is that moving with the device changes the way you actually experience the environments. So both of these things really enhance the experience that you have with the mobile device. The one thing about simple mobile devices that you have to know in advance is, depending on the device, it's hard to interact with the device itself and give it commands. So for example, moving would be much harder if I take my phone and I put it inside a Google Cardboard. So you can look around, but somebody else has to control movement. Obviously, Oculus Rift and other devices are out there to also give you enhanced ability to interact with the device using your hands. We really think that in the future we'll probably be able to use gestures and other things to move without being directly connected to the device, but that's into the future and not likely to appear immediately in the classroom simply because of cost. So what are the things you can do? I talked about Google Expedition, and this is something that we've already shown before. What I want to do is take you into Google Cardboard. If you get the Google Cardboard, or even if you get any other device that does the same thing, you can use the Google Cardboard app, and you can see already that I've got it open, and you can see that, for example, you can look at this, and this seems to be from Yosemite, California, although I'm not sure, and it allows you to look around. Even within that app, you can do that kind of act and get to experience places around the country. And it also tells you, so Google Cardboard is a great place to practice, to get the hang of it, but also the ability to find other apps that would use it well. So for example, here you've got the Google Street View, Little Star, which allows you to look at other scenes, and then the roller coaster VR, which is kind of fun to experience. So you put the Google Cardboard glasses on, you put a phone or an iPod Touch or something like that, or whatever device you have inside there, and then you can experience it. Of course, you can see that I can do that with the iPad as well, so it's not necessarily just for that. And what that allows us to do then is to experience the three-dimensional environment. And so that's the way you can do that. And of course, you can also scan the environment. So if there's something in the environment that would lead you there, it would allow you to do these kind of things. So this is what you can do with Google Cardboard, and it's really, I think about Google Cardboard as an entry point to the rich world of apps. And I'll show you an example. This is VArt Skateboard, and really it's a great way to think about what is the capacity. So this is just a scene, an outside scene, and you can see how we can look all around, right? And look at the skateboarder and where he's going. And so it's a way to experience the environment in a more complicated way. So that's one way to look at that. The other way is to use Street View. And in Street View, what you can do is Google has allowed users to upload 3D videos all around. And this is from the Great Barrier Reef. So I can actually look at the reef as it was photographed here. And I can even move there. So this moves just like Google Street View moves. You press on the move sign, and you can see, for example, that I can look through Google and pick out different sites. So for example, these are all around Australia. And so you can see different sites. This is another one. And this is great capacity because, let me just change this. You can see it guides you through, and now we have the 3D view. So it's really important because now I can see the ray, for example. I can see the diver that is out there. And if I had the glasses on, then the split screen that shows up would actually be one picture in our brain, and that's a way to see it in 3D. And what you're really seeing is that there are lots of opportunities. There are thousands and thousands of examples, and what you would need to do is find the ones that are relevant to your curriculum. So find the site and the series of photos that connect back to your curriculum, and then find it. So for example, we can search Street View, and let's try to see what we have in Egypt. I've got Egypt, Florida. And so here's Egypt, and I've got multiple photographs, and here's one of the tombs there, and I can change it to a 3D view, and now we can see it as if we're standing right there looking at the site. So you can do actual visits with lots of photographs. So if Google Expeditions is a highly curated opportunity to have something with a structure that Google designed, here you have the ability in Street View to look for things that directly connect to your curriculum, which is really useful if the expeditions really don't answer your curricular needs. So today on mobile learning in the classroom, we talked about virtual reality and the way we can use Google products, especially the Cardboard and then Expeditions and Street View, to experience the world in a much more real way, the ability to look around, to hear the sounds, and to really interact more with the environment. And I'll see you next time on Mobile Learning in the Classroom.